What is the inheritance? Inheritance is nothing but creating new classes from existing class. Creating new classes from existing class. This concept is nothing but a inheritance. What is the use of this inheritance? The use is nothing but code reusability. Code reusability is the advantage. If you want to reuse same code for multiple places, then we are using inheritance concept we are using. Now what is the advantage of inheritance concept is inheritance is nothing but creating new classes from already existing class. What is the advantage? Code reusability is the advantage. How to creating means using extends keyword. Using extends keyword we can create inheritance concept. We can create inheritance concept. Now what is the scenario where we are using this concept? So for this I will explain small scenario. Here I have multiple objects. This is multiple classes. This is one class. This is another class. Class A, class B, some class C, class D. There is a multiple classes. Multiple classes. Class A, class B, class C, now class D. There is a 4 different classes are there. In the class A we have some of the methods. M1 is the one method. M2 is one more method, like M3, M5. M3, M5. These are the methods are available in the class A. The same way here M1, M3, M4, M6. Here in the class C, M1, M2, some M4, M7. In this case, M2, M3, M8. Like this we have some different methods in the different classes. If you observe, M1 method is contain 200 lines of code. M2 is contains 150 lines of code. M3 is contain 300 lines of code. M4 it is contain 175 or 170 lines of code. M5 is contain 90 lines of code. M6 is contain 120 lines of code. M7 is contain 250 lines of code. M8 is contain 150 lines of code like this. Now we have different methods. We have different methods. In the different methods, we have different methods. For the different methods, the number of lines of code like this. If I observe M1 method, so how many times we are using? 1, 2, 3. Instead of 200 lines of code, 600 lines of code we are writing here. Same code we are writing 3 times. M2 method, 1, 2, 3 places. Instead of 150, 450 lines of code we are using. M3 method, 1, 2, 3 places. So instead of 300, 900 lines of code we are using. M4 method, 170 lines. Instead of 170, here we are using 340 lines of code. 2 times we are writing. That means the code, same code we are multiple times we are writing here, the same code. There is no reusability of existing code. If you want to reuse this same code for different places, how to reuse? If you want to reuse this same code in different places, for this we are using now inheritance concept. What is the concept we are using? Inheritance concept. How to use the inheritance concept? If you want to use inheritance concept, here parent-child relations we are creating. For this, I am creating one more object I am creating here. This object is contain common code. It is contain. This object is contain common code. What is the common code for every method? The common code is for every method. M1 is the one method. M2 is the one more method. M2 is the one method. M3 and M4. There is 4 methods are multiple times we are using. So here we are removing only one time we are providing that code in another place, and from that we are using these methods. Wherever it is required, there we are using those methods. So this code is for reusable purpose we are provided, and we are building a relation between these 4 classes here: parent to child, parent to child, parent to child, parent to child relations we are building. Parent to child relations we are building here. So for this we are using parent to child relations. This class is any name you can take it, something class parent. What is the class name? Some class name we are creating, parent. In this class we are providing some of the methods. So these methods we are using in the child classes. How to using? By using extends keyword. What is the keyword we are using? We are using extends keyword. By using extends keyword, now we are reusing that existing code. Extends keyword. By using extends keyword, we are reusing this existing code in the child classes. Parent to child relation we created, and we are using the same code for multiple places. This already existing class is called parent class or base class or super class. Parent class, base class or super class. And newly created classes are called child classes, or newly created classes are called child classes, or derived classes, or subclasses. So newly created classes are called child classes or derived classes or subclasses. This class is called parent class. This class is called parent class or base class or now superclass. The newly created classes are called child classes or subclasses or derived classes. Clear? So this is the way we are creating parent-child relation. We are getting the inheritance concept. We are getting the inheritance concept. Now I'm creating one apex class. One class is parent, one class is a child. So go to developer console. You create apex classes. This is the way also you can create apex classes. Now I'm creating apex classes like this. Just observe. Here new file, new apex class. If you want to create the apex class, just create apex classes like this. In this apex class, the parent name is parent, class name is the parent. Now I'm creating one more class name child, class name child. In the parent class I'm creating one method, public void m1 is the one method, system dot debug parent function, parent function, parent function. Save this class, control plus S, you can save it. Otherwise file save is the option. By using file save, otherwise control plus yes option, by using you can save this class. Now I'm creating one more method. In this child class I'm creating one method, public void m2 is the method. This m2 method system dot debug of child function. Here this is a parent function and in this child function. As of now these two classes are individual classes. There is no relation between parent and child. How to build the relation between these two classes? If you want to build the relation between these two classes, here we are using one keyword is extends. What is the keyword? In the child class extends keyword we are using. By using parent, we are extending to parent class. Whenever we are using extends parent, then whatever parent properties are there, those parent properties we are getting into child, the parent properties as well as child properties. Here whenever we are creating any class, by default this class is final class. What type of class? Final class. If I use the final keyword, observe what is the problem. Classes are by default to final. What type of class? Any class by default to final. If a class is a final class, you cannot extend that class from any child classes. If a class is a final class, you cannot extend this class from any places. So in this case, how to overcome this problem? This type of keyword is not using in the Java, but here it is using in the Apex programming. So by default, every classes are final classes. So if you want to allow to use these classes in the child classes, then we required virtual keyword is required. What is the keyword is required? Here in the parent class before, virtual keyword use it. Then only it is allowing. Then only it is allowing. If we use the virtual keyword, then only it is allowing in the child classes. Otherwise you cannot use. So what is the keyword we are using? Virtual keyword we are using in the parent class before. If you want to allow to extend these classes in any child classes, what is the keyword is using? Virtual keyword. If I provided virtual keyword, then it is allowed to use these classes in any places. I created two classes. One is a class parent, one is one class child. In the child class we are using parent classes. Now go to developer console and create the object to parent and create the object to child. Create the object to parent and create the object to child classes. How to creating the parent? Now I am creating parent. P equals to new parent. I'm calling p.m1 method. What is the method? I'm calling p.m1 method. Whenever I'm executing this p.m1 method, then happily we are getting the output. So the output is a parent function is the output. We are getting output, that output from parent function. So in the parent class, this is a function is there. This m1 method functionality we are getting here. Parent function is the output. Suppose if I'm calling m2 method, p.m2 method, what is the output we are getting in this case? If I call the p.m2, error method only, error only, method does not exist or incorrect signature, the type is void m2 method from the parent class. Why we are getting this type of errors? The simple reason, here we have two classes. Here we have one is a parent class, one is a child class. Public virtual is the keyword, virtual is the keyword, and class parent is the class name. What is the method name? The method name m1 is the method. So this m1 is the method. This m1 method is given by parent class. This way we created one class is created. Now we have one more class. We have one more class. What is the one more class? Child class. Child class. In the child class, class child. In the child class, we have one method. M2 is the method. What is the function name? Function name M2 is the function name. Now, here we are using extends keyword. Extends, which class we are extending? Parent class. So extends parent class. We designed for first floor and second floor, just like we designed for first floor and second floor. Now there is a two cases. Case 1. What is the case 1? In the case 1, creating object to parent class. Which class object we are creating? Creating object to parent class. How to creating the object? Parent p equals to new parent. How to creating the object? Creating parent p equals to new parent. Whenever I am creating object to parent, then here it is creating one object is creating. This object is related to which class object? Parent class object. The object name is the pair. It is referred to parent object. In the parent object, m1 is the method. What is the function name? The function name is m1 is the function name. Now I'm calling here p dot m1 function. What is the function name? P dot m1 function. Now can I call the p dot m1? Yes, we can call p dot m1. P dot m2 function I am calling. Here can I call the p dot m2 function? That is no. Why it is no? Tell me. You constructed building for, you designed a plan for first floor and second floor, but you constructed only first floor. Is it existing second floor? No. The similar way, we created classes, parent and child classes, but you are assigning memory to only parent class. You are assigning memory to only parent class. In that case, child class properties cannot available. That means we cannot use this child class property. M2 property is available in the child. Can we use the M2 property? No, we cannot use M2 property. Which property we can use it? Only parent class functions only we can use it, but not M2. That means child class functions. If I created an object to parent, then we can call, what methods we can call? We can call only parent class methods only we can call it, but not child class methods, but not child class methods. What is the note? The note is note. If we created, if we create an object to parent, then we can call only parent class functions, because child, the system is allocating memory to only parent. There is no child function. So in this case, you cannot use the child class properties. Only parent class properties only you can call it. That is the reason we can get the only parent is the output. Suppose if I am creating child c equal to new child. Now I'm calling c dot m1 function and c dot m2. Can I call the m1 and m2? Yes, we can call m1 and m2 functions. We are getting the parent output and child class outputs. We are getting parent function and child function, we can get it. That means here I created child function in the child object only. What happened in this scenario? In the case 2, what is the case 2? Case 2. Now creating object to child and reference is also child. Creating object to child and reference is also child. The left side and right side both are child. So left hand and right side both are child. That means now I'm creating object to child class. How to creating? child C equal to new child. This is a reference type. This is a object type. Object and reference both are also child type only. Then we can call C dot M1 method and also C dot M2 method. By using child reference, we can call parent and child methods. Parent and child methods. Parent and child methods. How it is possible? If I created object to child, first it is creating object to parent, then it is creating object to child. First it is creating object to parent, then it is creating object to child. That means here the object is a parent. In the parent we have M1 is a function. Now it is creating one more is a object to child. In the child M2 is a function. In the child M2 is a function. In the child M2 is a function. Okay. It is referring like this. The reference name is C. C is referring to child. Through this child, it is referring to parent also. Whenever we are creating child class object, first it is creating parent. After that, it is creating child class objects. It is creating. Simple example: we are constructing second floor. Can you construct second floor without constructing first floor? No, we cannot construct second floor without constructing first floor. If you want to construct the second floor, first we are constructing first floor, then only we are constructing second floor. The similar way, whenever we are creating child class, so first it is using parent class object. Parent class it is creating because it is extended from parent. So that's the reason parent object it is creating. After creating parent only child object it is creating. So this concept you are getting at the time of constructor concept. You are getting this type of concept at the time of constructor concept. If I created object to parent, then we can call the only parent functions. If you are creating object to child, then you can call parent functions as well as child class functions. So here, what is a note? You can write the, you can understand the note. What is a note? Now, if we create object to child, first system will create parent object, then it creates child object. So we can call parent and child functions. In this case, we can call parent and child functions. This is a concept here, inheritance concept. What is the concept of inheritance? Creating new classes from existing classes. So this is nothing but code reusability. What is the advantage? Code reusability. Using extends keyword, we are creating like this. We have multiple classes. In the multiple classes, we are using same type of code. This is a problem. This is a problem. How to resolve this problem? For this problem, solution. What is the solution? The solution is creating one child class, one parent class, and multiple child classes. That is nothing but reusability concept we are using. So solution is nothing but inheritance is the solution. Solution is inheritance is the solution. How to achieve this type of problem? We can remove this type of problem by using inheritance concept. In this, we are creating parent and child classes. One parent class is contain multiple methods. The same methods we are using child classes, and the child classes also contain its own methods. Whatever methods they require, those methods also they can use it. So wherever it is required, their same methods also you can call it. So I created one class is a parent and one more class is a child. One class is a parent and one class is a child classes I created. There is a two classes I created. So whenever we are using parent to child, then we required. What is required? So extends keyword we are using. But here virtual is a keyword. One more note here, you can take it. Note. By default, parent by default any class is final class. Any class is a final class. If you want to use this class in other classes we must use virtual keyword. So by default every class is any class is a final class. If you want to use, then that class before you can use the virtual keyword. So then only it is allowing, otherwise it cannot allow the parent, it cannot allow that classes into another places. This is the way we are creating inheritance concept. Clear for all? Okay.